What's up, YouTubeites? Welcome to Lords of the Long Box Presents the CovrPrice Top 10 for the week ending 12/12/2023. Um, we've had a bit of a libations in the green room. So it's the holidays, man.
Yes,
you gotta
it
do
is.
You gotta
No
do
judgment during the holidays. That's like a rule, right?
Yeah.
Right? We can show up
No
a little
judgment.
bit.
No judgment.
No judgment at all.
And no judgment, not even even after the holidays or before the holidays, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. Don't I have holiday Christmas? Oh man, where to go? DD Ladies used to do a Christmas one.
Okay. What are we doing? What are we searching for here, T?
We're looking for a Christmas song.
Some music for you guys. Here, this is the closest to Christmas right here. This is a very, very Christmassy song.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Pimp, when you're ready, your 6 minutes starts now. Check this out.
See, festive, cool. Right?
Yeah,
yeah. For those who are DJs or know about DJing,
does karaoke DJing count too?
No.
How do you karaoke DJ? Like you just pick the song you're gonna sing?
I have no idea. He is doing what they call the hamster scratch, meaning the crossfader is on the opposite side. So just a little fun note for you guys right there. Welcome to the CovrPrice Hot 10. This show is brought to our friends over at CovrPrice.com for you. Price guides, collections, and trends. Head on over to CovrPrice.com. Fuck it. Why not? And then our show is also sponsored by Bird City Comics. She's just code of LOTLB code.
Bird City in the house. Yes.
Yeah, Laura's had a few drinks in her. You got 15% off. Anything dropping Friday?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I'm not sure. Probably.
Is that because you're drunk or are you being mysterious?
This is gonna be a hoot of a show tonight.
I don't know if we're launching something. If we are, I'll tell you guys on Thursday. But I don't know right now. Not sure.
All right, let's get right to it, boys and girls. This is the list that covers the top selling books on the aftermarket in both percentage and price. So let's go right to it.
Hell yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this. Oh, look at this cover, man. Oh my God. Runner up is Venom number 28 by Arthur Adams. This is the 1-in-25 ratio by Marvel, published in 2023. The most recent Venom run has it all. Symbiote teams up, Venom and Toxin thrown down, some interdimensional travel, and more. Add a sick and 125 Arthur Adams variant to the mix, and the aftermarket picks up. Fans love the depiction of Venom in all his ferocity. Anytime the community gets a book like this, they typically move well. We tracked 21 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 134%, with a high sale of $45 for a raw copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $27.
The tongue's like popping out at us. Does it feel like that for you
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Yeah,
I love that, man.
Copy 801 says attractive sniff TiVo. I heard thag. My allergies just started kicking in like
Yeah.
literally 15, 20 minutes ago. So yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I'll try to mute for you guys so you guys don't hear the galashing.
We can't all sound sexy, right?
I can.
Yeah, we can. It's a tough job.
I can. You know what
Yes,
I'm
you
saying?
can.
Hey,
Only one.
hey, how you doing? All right, Venom number 28, the Art Adams 1 in 25 raw dog, 45 bones. All right, let's get to the top 10.
Okay, so
Oh,
let's
wow.
talk a little bit about The Huntress, number 1 from 1989. So back in July, a rumor broke out on Reddit that James Gunn's Chapter 2 of the DCEU would include a Huntress movie. Yay! The highly detailed rumor explained that the movie would be a foreign language film played out entirely in Korean. A couple of weeks ago, comic book legend Bob Layton shared on X, or for us old people, it's formerly Twitter.
Say that again. It's going to be
Bob
in Korean.
Layton. What?
You said Korean.
Korean, yeah.
Korean.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Huntress is Korean?
No, she's not that I know of.
Oh.
Matter of fact, Huntress played just on the last Birds of Prey, man, and she wasn't Korean on there.
All right. I'm sorry, Laura.
I'm going to get to it. Just let me explain here. Okay, so formerly Twitter, a link from comicbookmovie.com confirming that the villainess director, Jung Young-gil, was in talks to write and direct the project, which is currently in development. So there you go. In case you haven't heard, The Villainess is a famed Korean film known for its adrenaline pumping and novel action scenes. In fact, John Wick 3 is said to draw inspiration for its action scenes from this clip. And if you guys go to the CovrPrice website, there's a little link so you can see the clip. However, this book is not the first appearance of the Huntress. Helena Wayne, the first Huntress appearance, makes her cameo debut in All-Star Comics number 69. However, this is the first appearance of Helena Bertinelli, the third iteration and more popular version of the Huntress. We tracked 19 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 108%, with a high sale of $200 for a CGC 9.8 and a raw, very fine fair market value of $15.
Outstanding job, Laura. Great job on that.
The Huntress, number 1, CGC 9.8 for $200. They did her wrong in Birds of Prey. I meant, that's not like the Huntress from the comic books. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hopefully they'll get a ass kicking, Huntress that we deserve, like Mockingbird. All right, number 10, Huntress number 1. All right, whatever, number 9.
Yeah, number 9 is
what
Monster
in the hell?
Yeah. Number 9, Monster in My Pocket number 1. That's what she said. By Harvey, published in 1991.
No.
Monster.
Per Deadline, Monster in My Pocket is the latest toy brand that is set to be turned into a television series. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, Westbrook Studios, and Alter Rock Pictures have teamed up to develop a live-action series adaptation. The two companies are meeting with writers to turn the collection of over 200 pocket-sized collectible monsters drawn from global myth and legends into a series. The brand was launched in 1989 by former Mattel execs Joe Morrison and John Weems and has sold over 500 million units globally. It has been an ABC animated TV series, comic books, and Nintendo game. Copies have already begun selling briskly. We tracked 14 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 188%, with a high sale of $21 for a raw copy and a current raw fair market value of $10.
Wait, you guys didn't have these? You never had the little monster in your pocket figurines?
No,
I think they were
only when I was like 17 or 18, yeah.
No, they were like these little tiny fluorescent little things that you could collect.
Oh, toys. No. Yeah, I didn't have toys. No. Yeah. All right, number 9, Monster in My Pocket. Number 1, Raw Dog,
That's
21
what she said.
bones. All right, a returning champion here.
Yeah, this is actually kind of bumming me out because I haven't seen the movie yet, and everybody's been talking about it, and I don't know if I'll have time to see this.
Actually, though, I'm watching the ABC the Apple series on that.
Yeah,
actually,
Monarch.
too. The Monarch. Yeah, I was actually watching that, so that's actually pretty good, man. I enjoy that.
We need to get our butts to the theater because, okay, number 8, we have Godzilla number 1 from 1977. In this day and age of slow-moving U.S. box office, who would have thought that Godzilla would breathe life into cinema? As of December 10th, Godzilla -1 overtook the box office and was declared North America's largest Japanese live-action release. It is also one of the best reviewed films of the year. On top of this monumental achievement, Warner Brothers released the first trailer for the newest Godzilla movie in the franchise, Godzilla vs. Kong, The New Empire. The trailer, well, I don't know, does X mean versus? Guys?
Say it again.
So if you have Godzilla X Kong, is it versus Kong? What does the X mean?
Fuck, I don't know.
X,
okay, well,
Godzilla, Godzilla and Kong.
It says Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire, so I don't know what that means. The trailer was a major hit, and fans of Godzilla series highly anticipate the sequel. Godzilla is the king of monsters once more. We tracked 23 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 115%, with a high sale of $550 for a CGC 9.8 and a current raw, very fine fair market value of $62.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, JLS.
Yeah, X is more like collab than verse. Okay,
they're like teaming up.
Yeah, I saw the trailers for Godzilla -1, and it looks really good. So it takes place after World War II. And if you don't know, when the original Godzilla came out, it was a metaphor for the bombings in Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Okay.
Right. So basically, he spawned from radiation from the fallout from the nuclear radiation. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because after World War II, Japan couldn't have a military. That was part of the treaty accords that they did. So the only thing they could do was fight monsters. So they made Godzilla. I remember as a kid, man, Monster Theater, man. I
remember that. Yes, I do. Yeah. They would stand up and talk, and those guys are like little robot guy, and
and then remember in the 80s there was a Godzilla cartoon as well.
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah. Oh my God,
I'm
showing my age here.
Yeah, and Laura's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about, man?
I don't remember a Godzilla cartoon. A lot of the times you guys say you remember this stuff, I'm like, whoosh, right over my head.
Whatever, man. Anyway, number 8 on the list is Godzilla number 1. Creeping up already. 9.8 for $550. All right.
$550
for number 7.
Yeah, number 7. Oh, here we go again. Yeah.
Swifties.
She's back. She is back. Dazzler number 1 by Marvel, published in 1981. This book is still generating tons of heat. That heat is still coming from the rumor that Taylor Swift will take on the role of Dazzler in the new Deadpool 3 film. However, that is all has been a rumor. That is all it has been, a rumor. No further information is leaked, but the rumor was so strong that sales continue to keep this book in our watch list. We tracked 20 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 142%, with a high sale of $266 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $28.
I think it's because she was named Person of the Year, so now she's like back in the news again, and everybody's like, Taylor Swift.
Is she Person of the Year?
Yeah. Times Person of the Year.
Yeah,
it is. I mean, she wields an incredible amount of power. She can literally change the economy when she shows up to concerts. She does. Nuts.
Yeah, she does. In LA, I remember they were saying it boosted like 500 million for local businesses Crazy, right?
She's essentially her own superhero because her coming and doing these concerts and her singing, she literally
Yeah.
is the Dazzler. She can just
It's so
be
crazy, isn't it? Man, she's like freaking
I
up
think
there,
she could.
man.
I'm still hesitant on this as her being Dazzler, but I'd rather have Taylor Swift than Fergie.
Wait, why are you hesitant? She's a good actress. She was in
No,
that one
I mean,
movie.
no, the rumors though. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll see. But when it does get announced, this book is gonna go through the roof. Trust me. Number 7 on the list is Dazzler number 1, 9.8 for $266. What do you have for
66
number
bucks.
6? Ooh, I love
Oh,
this
that's
one.
me. Okay.
Ooh, yes.
Number 6, we got the Spectre number 8 from 1969. Sometimes an entry lands in our top 10 and we literally have no idea why. Despite searching for news or any specific reason, we can't figure out why some books have sudden surges in sales and trends. Often these are due to YouTube channels covering the book, inspiring collectors to pick up a copy, and so on. The only news we could find is about James Gunn teasing a future Kingdom Come storyline a year ago. This tease brought widespread attention to the Spectre, who plays a significant role in that storyline. Within this specific issue, the only notable info is around the Spectre being cursed with a random weakness during battle after acting rashly and almost killing several humans. This Nick Cardy cover and Steve Skeet story has attracted the eyes of many collectors. We tracked 15 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 199%, with a high sale of $75 for a raw copy and a current raw fine fair market value of $30.
Skeet. There,
Skeet. What?
it's you never heard that?
What was that, Tim?
Skeet. It's a song,
My
man.
son does that. He'll go,
Yeah.
yeah.
Skeet.
Skeet.
The Spectre number 8, Raw Dog, 75 bones. He has been grossly underused. I think there was one animated show that he was in briefly, but
Wait,
come
what
on
show
now.
was it?
Oh fuck. No,
You just
man.
tease us. You just dangle the Spectre in front of us and don't tell us where to find him.
Was he in a show?
No,
I
he
don't
was
remember.
he just showed up. You know what I mean?
Oh, just showed up. Hey, how's it going?
He
Cameo.
just showed up. He just showed up. He's like, you about to die. All right.
Okay.
All right. Number 6 on the list is Spectre number 8. Trust me. Just Google it, man.
I trust you.
You guys got the fucking supercomputer in your hands, in the form of a phone. So do it. All right. What do you have for number 5?
Oh, number 5 is Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 12 by David Balden. 1 in 25 by Marvel, published in 2023. With the gang war event setting the kickoff, this is the penultimate issue before the series begins. David Balden illustrates a beautifully contrasted, minimalistic piece. He captures the city skyline in bold white and black while he bathes the remainder of the cover in a deep red of Miles' costume. This cover is an excellent example of the negative space variant we've seen lately, and most fans think so as well. The book has been selling fast on the aftermarket and are quickly picking up value. We tracked 20 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 162%. The high sale of $68 for a raw copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $65. Yeah.
All right. See, I'm not crazy. Mojo Quid said he was in Constantine's special feature showing what happened to old Johnny Boy after the previous DC animated universe ended. See, I'm not crazy.
It's Constantine.
What do you think about these sort of kind of the negative, I want to say negative, the negative space? Yeah, negative space variants. I mean, it's almost
they're fantastic. Negative space variants are so cool.
Yeah, I like them personally. I like them. I enjoy them. They're very minimalistic, of course, but it says a lot.
It does.
Yeah, it's Constantine, like Clementine.
Constantine.
No, it's not.
Constantine.
It's
Constantine.
Constantine.
Constantine. Constantine.
All right, I'll fight you.
Constantinian.
You want to fight, Tito? Let's go.
Oh, well, we'll fight to the death.
Oh no!
Take
Here
you.
we,
I've been doing
Pick her.
collage.
ladies and
I think I could
gentlemen,
take you.
We're about to
crush
rumble.
you with my fist.
Pick your weapon. Swords
Guys.
or guns. Or
Wine
daggers.
or beer.
Or nunchucks. Let's do nunchucks. That would be fun. And
Wait,
and
Mojo Quinn is saying this doesn't count as negative space. Why not? Like, look at his shoulder. Is there any line? From what I can see, there's no line dividing his color of his suit versus the background. But if I'm wrong, correct me. But if
yeah, I
there isn't
mean
a line,
it's negative space, but not as negative as the other ones. You know what I mean? When you think about it, so it is. Well, we'll give it a semi-negative. You know what I mean?
For which one? This
Semi-tub.
one? This one?
C minus.
Yeah. Yeah. All
Alright.
right. Number 4 on the list, Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Number 12, the 1 in 25 variant, Raw Dog, 68 bones.
I like it.
Back again.
Here we go again. Yeah. Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 8 makes number 4, which we've talked about this so many times that I don't even think you guys need an explanation, but here we go. 1984. So maybe it's just because of the year I was born. This book's like, boom, Laura was born this year. That's why.
Whatever.
All right, so this book is a staple for any fans of Spider-Man or Venom. It's iconic, and the alien symbiote's debut that leads to Spider-Man's black suit, blah, 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 blah. That
Blah, blah,
symbiote
blah,
eventually
blah.
becomes Venom.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. Venom has recently taken the spotlight due to the release of the PS5 game Spider-Man 2. Fans are also still waiting for any news on the T symbiote storyline from No Way Home. We'll likely see this book swing back and forth on our top list for years. We tracked 28 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 126%, with a high sale of $665 for a CGC 9.8 and a raw, very fine fair market value of $125.
Yeah. Marvel Superhero Secret Wars number 8. There was a great comment here.
He was in that Constantine special
No.
feature.
Something about watch the
What?
movie or cartoons to see how it's pronounced. And
Well,
that's a
just
good
read
point.
the comics. He
Yeah, it's
explains in the
Constantine on
comics
the-
how you pronounce
yeah.
his name.
Yeah, but here's one that'll throw you for a loop. Ra's al Ghul. All right.
Ra's al Ghul. Yeah.
I also named heard Rage al Ghul. I mean, they
Ra's
just
al Ghul. Yep.
yeah,
I've heard that.
it's like it's like all over the place. You know what I mean? So Constantine, tomato, whatever, man. But I'm down.
Chad
Who would
Cade's
you guys-
commenting that I'm turning 40 this year. That's hurtful, Chad.
Who would you guys rather have play Constantine? Keanu Reeves or the blonde-headed English chap?
The blonde-headed English dude, I think, would do a lot better because
Who's the
I
blonde?
think so, too.
Give me more than that. Who are you talking about?
The guy that was in he was in the DC show.
He was in the TV show. He was in the Constantine television show.
Yeah,
Hold on.
He's also the voice.
He had the English
Matt
he had the
Ryan.
English accent.
Yeah, Matt Ryan.
You know.
Yeah, he was in that the fucking Heroes of Forever Tomorrow, whatever that show.
Mhm.
I think. Yeah, and he does the voice on all the DC animated movies. So
Wait,
I
so
think-
Marty says Matt Ryan. Who do you think, TiVo?
I think Matt Ryan,
Really?
Yeah.
because he has to say bollocks and bugger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and Keanu Reeves, if you saw Constantine, he didn't. I mean, he did a good job. It just he didn't strike me as a Constantine. You know?
He
Right.
has to have a British accent.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Can't do it.
I'll give you that.
All right. Number 3 on the list is something Laura and you guys should be familiar with.
There it is.
There it is. Number 3 is Stray Dogs number 1. And I hope I'm saying this right. This is Forstner and Fleece. Hopefully I
Yes.
said that right.
Yes,
This is
you did.
regular
Wow.
by
Amazing.
Image. Yeah. Published in 2021. Stray Dogs are back. When the issue debuted, it was the hottest book Image has dropped in a while. During the COVID pandemic, this issue reached raw highs about $60. While it isn't reaching those values currently, it has still picked up tons of speed. The reason for this is twofold. The first and primary reason is that Paramount Animation has taped Gary Dauberman, which is Annabelle Creation, as a producer for Stray Dogs series adaptation. Snagging Dauberman is the first significant step that the series has taken in a long time, reigniting interest in the future of the adaptation. Secondly, the creator of Stray Dog announced a new series titled Feral, described as The Walking Dead meets the Aristocats. I'm sorry. It's already
You're
generating
right
hype.
on the line there, Marty. You're right on the line there.
Both of these announcements have put the spotlight back on Stray Dogs, and we tracked 23 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 176% with a high sale of $100 for a CGC copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $23.
Have you guys read this series, either of you?
I have not.
No, but I will, because you know what? I have a ton of them thanks to Bird City Comics. So
I don't
you
have
have
a
8 billion
single one.
You have the 8 Billion Genies version of this, but no, Stray Dogs is like essentially this guy like murders the owners and then takes the dogs. It's a very
Really?
dark, twisted. Yeah, it's crazy. And then the Feral book that just got announced. I was actually talking to Trish about this. All I'll say is this: I can't do any spoilers, but I'll say this: the Feral books that are coming out are even more violent, more intense than what you saw in Stray Dogs.
Really?
Yeah. And the guy from Bloomhouse is doing it. So I always told you Bloomhouse does good horror. So and small budget. So I'm down for it. All right. Number 3 on the list is Stray Dogs. Number 1, the regular cover.
Wait, hold on, TiVo. Before you go, what's the name of the director or the creators again? I want to hear you say it, TiVo.
Forstner and Fleece.
Okay, Marty. For the longest time, he would say Fleek.
It's on Fleek, son. Yeah.
On Fleek, boy. This is shit.
And I even met the guy. I even met the guy, and I was like, Tony Fleek. And he goes,
yeah, JB, you're like,
he didn't correct me. And I was like, nah, my bad. I'm at Fleece. He goes, it's all good, man. It was like really cool cat, man. Tony Fleece.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, he's
Tony
really cool.
Fleece.
And then he was signing books. I signed a book, and I even did a caricature, or a remark, and gave it to Laura's young son there.
What's Laura's young son's name, TiVo?
Adam.
Oh, damn! Yes, that's correct. I didn't think you'd get that. Okay.
Yeah, Adam likes comic books. He's into jujitsu and martial arts and all kinds of stuff. Shoot,
that's true.
I'm gonna steal him from you guys. All right, number 3 in the list, Stray Dogs. Number 1. All right. It always shows up.
Yep, here we go. Number 2, shocker. We have Spawn number 1 from 1992. So if you guys have been following this channel or comics in general, Spawn is a consistent top 10 veteran. This book is one of the best-selling comic books of all time. Even when there is no news, this book finds its way into the top spot. It's one of the most sought-after first appearances and one of the most affordable. This combination keeps it moving in the aftermarket. This combination, blah, 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 blah. We recorded 48 copies sold with a 7-day trend of 99%. On CGC 9.8 copy achieved a high sale of 190. I'm ad-libbing a little bit here. And a current raw near mint fair market value sits pretty at $74.
All right, Spawn number 1.
I like the ad lib. I like the blah 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 tonight.
Blah, blah, blah.
That was for that one dude.
Ad-libs.
That was for that one dude complaining that we're monotone and drab reading a script.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah,
we're not anymore.
Hey, if you want to come on the show and give it a shot, man,
give it a shot. Hey, that it's not easier than we make it sound, and I know I don't make it sound easy at all.
Welcome to the Terror Drone. All right, Spawn. This word. Number 1, I don't know where this came out of from, but I'm sure we're about to find out.
Yeah. Oh, look at this one. Old school. Number 1 is Justice League number 1. This is the direct sales published by DC in 1987. The DC EU has been making strides with James Gunn at the helm. Casting has been slowly rolling out, and the most recent one involved the recasting of Maxwell Lord. Previously, Pedro Pascal played Maxwell Lord in the Wonder Woman 1984 film. In the latest news, James Gunn cast his brother Sean Gunn as the titular villain. Deadline reported that James Gunn would introduce the character in the background of Superman Legacy and will appear across multiple films and series in the new DCEU. As fans scramble to grab this key, it is likely to see an increase in value as more information about the importance of Maxwell Lord's role comes to light. We tracked 32 copies sold at a 7-day trend of 152%, with a high sale of $114 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a current raw, near mint. Very fine, fair market value of $13. Blah, 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 blah.
The end of the show.
Yeah, my favorite Green Lantern with a really sus haircut. Mr. Whatever his name is, that villain. Man, I Want a Woman 84 movie. I tried to like it, but it was just trash.
Yeah.
How do you have a film based in 1984 and not play any music from 1984?
Right?
There's
Really?
literally maybe one song, but
Terrible.
Missed opportunity. Hugely.
apparently
missed
they didn't want to
Yes,
pay the
huge.
licensing for copyright to play music. That leads me to the segment of what TiVo's been watching that you should watch. All of Mankind on Apple TV. It's very interesting. It could be somewhat slow and kind of soap operatic. Is that a word? I made it.
Yeah,
a word.
It's a word.
Soap
But
opera
basically,
It's a word.
it's sci-fi, but it's in like it's like a what if almost. Like, so what if the Russians landed on the moon first? And it changes everything. John Lennon was never assassinated. Al Gore was president. There's some other crazy stuff in there. It's just really interesting. And then the cosmonauts and the astronauts, and then the space shuttle, and then and I finished it in like a week. 3 seasons, 4 seasons. Season 4 is out now. Comes
There's
out every Friday.
Okay, so there's 4 seasons to this whole thing. Yeah.
4 seasons. Yeah. So it's it's very interesting, at least to me, and that's all that matters.
That is all that matters. The rest of it, nobody else's opinion matters. If it's good to
Yeah.
TiVo, then
It's
fucking
good to
wild.
TiVo. That's it. Line
That's it.
I forward through some of the dialogue. I don't need to know about that. I just want to see the political, the space, the science stuff. There's some some war stuff going on. It's pretty interesting. So that's what it is.
Laura, you've got some fans in the comment right here. It says Laura plus wine equals
Oh, my
lips for
glass
the
is
dead.
empty though. My
Yeah.
glass is empty.
No, but you definitely was you were shooting that bad boy up earlier, weren't you?
Every once in a while, it's been a day. So it's like every once in a while,
Yeah,
it's like, all right,
yeah.
yeah, a bottle of wine's not gonna hurt anybody. It just happened to fall on a Tuesday. So sorry, guys. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. Deal
No,
with it.
I apologize.
I didn't
Lords
slur.
don't apologize to peasants. No.
Right. I read relatively clearly. I spoke clearly. I didn't slur. It's fine.
You
You
did
said
real
Laura
good.
don't apologize to peasants.
I'm
No, we
apologizing
don't.
and unapologizing.
Love it.
I take
Love it,
back.
brothers. Love it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Laura, any last words?
Okay, I split a bottle, Victor, with Anthony. Last words. No. That was fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. I think it's a little bit more authentic when we don't have to just read verbatim and we kind of infuse
No,
some
we,
of our
we, and if
personalities.
I think me and Laura, we agreed to actually before we came on the show, we were just shooting this from the hip. We didn't read prior to this. We just kind of just went with it.
Look how red I am, though. That's what wine does to me. It makes my whole.
You're allergic. You're allergic to
There's a sulfur or something. Some shit in wine that does that.
Really?
Does.
Yeah. I think it's
Okay.
sulfur.
Anyway.
Sulfur
thanks
or
for being here,
Satan's,
guys. This was fun.
sulfur or Satan's blood, one of the two. I can't remember. Anyway. All right. Thank you, Laura. Marty, any last words?
Yes, famous last words are "Hold
Oh.
My Beer" by George Washington.
Hold my beer.
Guys, thank you for joining us. Always a
New
pleasure
sponsor
as
tonight.
always.
Bartles and James. Nah, bro. We're not drinking no wine coolers up in here. Bartles and James. Who remembers Bartles and James, man?
What's Bartles?
All right.
I've never even heard of that. Bartles and James.
God damn it, Laura. You're just gonna make us feel old all fucking
Bartles and
day.
James. You never heard of Bartles and James, really?
It was a wine cooler.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was like the original wine coolers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry,
Chicks
guys.
used to drink it
No?
in at least to me, chicks used to drink it in junior high. Yeah.
Yeah.
We grew up in a
Yeah.
different era. Yeah. We grew up in
Name
a
another
different
wine
era.
cooler. Like there's one that starts with like a. It sounds. What's another wine cooler? I know one wine cooler. I think
What?
Vesma, Verma, something with a V. Vima. Was Vima a wine cooler?
Yes. Yes,
Sure, why
Laura.
not?
Yes, that's it. That's
Zena.
it, Laura.
Thank you, Rudy. Zena. Was Zena a wine cooler?
I got your
Zima.
back, bro. I got your
Zima.
Zima, yeah. Zima.
That's what I said. Zima.
I
You
said,
guys
yeah.
are drinking Zima. I was drinking
I've heard of Zima.
what was that? Crazy Horse. Remember Crazy Horse?
Yeah.
Malt.
No.
Good
I'll be
old
honest
malt
with you.
liquor, man.
I was
40
drinking Schlitz malt liquor, back in my younger days, man. You didn't make that much money when you were younger, right? I mean, shoot.
Hell yeah.
It
And malt
rated as
liquor is
private
cheaper and
E1
it gets
back
you
in the day.
drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Schlitz
man.
malt liquor was my go-to beer at the time.
All right.
No, I haven't heard
Terrible,
that. I've heard of
terrible.
crazy turkey. I've done crazy turkey or wild turkey.
Yeah.
Crazy wild whatever.
That's
turkey.
strong. That's a lot stronger. All right. Well, we've kept you captive long enough. For Marty, Laura, Discovery Bay, and Matt Damon, who can make it, he'll try to make it on Thursday's show. We will see you guys Thursday at 6 p.m. for the Shakers of the Week. Until next time, boys and girls, keep digging in them long boxes. Peace out.
Bye.
Shake and make it, pull it back.
Oh my god.
In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's three greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Now that's a name I've not heard.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is
Shake and make it, pull it back.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is In this, you shall know that the Lord is
What the heck is the deal? I'm the best there is.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is
What's in the box?